welcome back to Rue's Life. So there are so many seeds that you could be sowing at this time of the year. For me, a lot of my seeds would already have been sown by now, but it's been a funny old start to the year. So some of the things that I sowed earlier on in the year just didn't do so well. I did put some out thinking that I should have known better. I was looking at the forecast, but I had this wishful hope that things were going to improve, so I did actually lose a few plants. So I'm a little bit behind this year, as I know a lot of growers are, and seeds that I have actually sown, but only within the last few days. So it's June, and these are the seeds that I'm sowing at the moment. So I've re-sown some chives and some garlic chives, because the ones that I sowed a while ago I just didn't get any germination on. So I've done a second sowing of them both. I've sown some salad leaves, which I think you may have seen in a previous video. So I've done a selection of different salad leaves, and I've also done some more of the romaine lettuce, because they are being harvested now, and I'm feeding them to the chickens and also eating a little bit ourselves. But I do want to keep successionally sowing those so that we don't run out of them, and I'm trying to do that with a few of my bits and pieces, and that's something we need to be thinking about, is this successional sowing. So a mistake that a lot of people make if they're new to growing is, you know, we get all the seeds in, you get the germination, you get them in the ground, and then you have this glut of everything, and then you have nothing. So just try and think a little bit about successionally sowing. So things like salad leaves, you can be sowing every week really for the next few weeks, and then you've got this lovely succession and you're not running out. I've also sown some leek. I've got some leek which you will see in the plot tour, which is coming up, and I've already started to harvest those. They've been on leek, or a slow burner, so I've re-sown some more leek now. So again, I like to have everything plentiful supply. Peas, now my peas would normally be doing really well, but a combination of the weather and also pigeons. So I've got some little stragglers, which again you'll see in the plot tour, but I have just chucked some more in. For successional harvests of peas, again, it is worth putting in more than one lot of peas, so you've not got this glut. So I would normally do some, and then a gap, and then some more, and then maybe even a third lot. So you've got, again, that successional sowing to give you the successional harvesting. And then the other seeds that I've sown are some parsnip. I have started my parsnip off. I've done 2 varieties and 2 rows of each. Had really good germination on one lot, but the tender and true didn't germinate. So I've actually done a second sowing of those just a couple of days ago. So they're the seeds that I'm sowing this month. Drop me a comment below, whatever it is that you're sowing and how you're getting on, and then I'll just show you the seeds that I've just talked about that I have actually already sown, but only, as I say, over the last week. So I'll show you how they're getting on. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. So these are the peas, and I literally sowed them about 3-4 days ago, and you can see they're already starting to germinate, which is great. This is a tray of leek, and there's no germination on those yet, but it's early days. The chives and the garlic chives, I'm not going to show you into an empty pot. Well, they're not empty, they've got soil and seeds in them, but there's no germination on those yet either. And the romaine lettuce are just in this little tray, and again, they've only been in a day or so, and there's nothing showing on those yet. But the salad leaves I sowed recently. I'm saying June, it may very well have been the very tail end of May, but we've got some Mizuna, and you can see that that's germinating here. We've got the Land American cress, which is over there, and I can't see anything on that yet. The mustard red frills over there is starting to germinate, and then the lamb's lettuce here, there's nothing on. Oh, is there? No. There's nothing on that yet either. But it's early days, as I say, with them all. So that's pretty much what I'm sowing this June.